Ah! The benevolent knight is here! Grandpa Adorno! Hey now! No rushing, and no
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. They're just kids. A little excitement is a good thing. Here you go, today's candy.
Thanks, Grandpa. Ooh, this is great!
Is this the important work you spoke of?
Oh, we're just getting started. Recruit? Try to...
Understood, Captain. Oh. I should be the one asking you. How are you so skilled at this? I can barely imagine our honorary knight doing things like this all day long.
We don't spend every waking hour fighting bad guys who want to destroy the world, you know. Also, the world would be a way scarier place if that happened every day.
Daily routine, huh? I've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, but not long ago, camping in the wild and facing constant danger was our daily routine.
But you were still on the expedition then, right? Yeah.
Oh, you think so? Personally, I find it hard to feel at ease with... It was the Animo Archon who scattered the snowstorms that once swept Mondstadt. The Knights of Favonius who won the peace we now enjoy through conquest. A single, unexpected incident could bring it all crashing down. So, rather than waiting for someone to turn my day...
Are you done handing out the candy already?
Indeed. Looks like you're all wrapped up here as well. This next task should give you a chance to stretch your legs. We're going to patrol the...
Monsters? What, are the Knights short-handed? You haven't held a sword...
Hey now, my retirement isn't official yet. It's just a patrol. Things did get a bit tough a while back, but look at me now, eh? Might as well get...
Never one to sit still, were you?
We've had strange monsters show up around the outskirts. No one's gotten hurt yet, but you can never be too careful. Usually I just patrol the area for any approaching monsters, but this time, I've got you for backup.
Yeah, forget about just patrolling. We can take them all on, nope.
Sure, let's go.
Huh? That's weird. Paimon thought he'd be more excited. Well, weird? No signs of anything unusual here. Are there really monsters nearby?
If you're looking for the ones that have been behaving strangely, I fear you're here too late. It seems someone beat the Knights of Favonius to the punch, and took care of them all.
D-Luke? What?
Long time no see, Mr.
Were the monsters here?
No. I'm not personally familiar with this Dark Knight hero you speak of. Now, this looks more like someone obtained advanced...
Oh? So it would appear you're here to investigate, Master D-Luke. That's odd.
Dawn Winery's caravans pass through Dornmanport. The rumors... As for the Knights of Favonius, are they...
Ha. Strict as ever, I see. I took this patrol up myself. I've been living this life for decades. Can't just sit idle, you know?
Thank you for your hard work, Venerable...
Wait, what? Not even Varka gets that much...
I'd say that's Varka's problem.
Eric only got away with causing that uproar by taking advantage of the Grandmaster's absence. If he and the Alder Knight had been here, they never would have allowed Krepus's heroism in driving off the dragon to go and we old codgers back in Mondstadt wouldn't have been the only one.
But they weren't there, were they? Let's cut the small talk. Since there are no clues here, I have no reason. And take care.
Ursa. Eric. Even when gone, some foes leave wounds that won't easily heal.
Oh, need me to explain? Sure. Ursa was a wicked dragon who could really take a beating, and Eric was an inspector who could have really used one.
Allow me instead. Ursa the Drake was a dragon who first appeared in Mondstadt after the Knights of Favonius were founded. Our first Grand Master, Vanessa, sealed it away with the Animo Archon's. However, just a decade ago it appeared in Mondstadt with the Grand Master away. Its timing could not have been worse. Not only that, it would lie low when the Knights of Favonius mobilized to attack.
Such perfect timing!
In the end, it was also perfect timing that the Fatui Harbinger who exterminated it just so happened. That's right, your old friend, the Doctor. Or would it be more accurate to say one of his segments?
So, Ursa the Drake waking up.
Not entirely. Even a Fatui Harbinger would have struggled to stir up such a storm in Mondstadt. Indeed, there was one other person who, seduced by transcendent power, he was the then Inspector of the Knights of Favonius, and the greatest traitor to the Knights in 100 years. When Diluc had just come of age, Ursa attacked a trade caravan from the Dawn Winery. It should have been nothing more than a common raid, a tactic they commonly use to incite fear. But the swaggering dragon was driven back by a mere merchant, Diluc's father, Crepus. News of this defeat did not favor Eric's plan to seize power through terror, so he suppressed the truth, claiming he was doing so to maintain the honor of the Knights. If only I had discovered a moment sooner that he and the Doctor were working hand in glove. Perhaps I could have stopped.
That's not your burden to shoulder alone. Eric hid his true colors well. Up until the incident with... Even his victims had no idea who was responsible for their suffering. We needn't continue to live in the shadow.
You've got a point. Let's get on with our next task, eh? This should lift your spirits a bit, I'm sure. We'll be assisting the 10th
It's as we thought. The magic Miss Alice left behind isn't so easy.
Hey, Sucrose! Huh? Is this?
Ah, Traveler. Are you here to assist with the development tests for this?
Is that the magic bubble that can recreate memories? I was told not long after my return that I could use this to catch up with the various events, large and small. But using this level of magic for, well, storytelling seems...
You're not alone in thinking that. Our investigation team quickly recognized its broader potential for training simulations.
If we could recreate formidable enemies from Senior Knight's memories and incorporate them into realistic, safe training simulations, that could help raise... However, we've been debugging the bubble for a while now, and we still haven't fully grasped its underlying...
Safety? Doesn't sound like something Alice...
That's so. Sounds interesting. You're not here to take part...
Oh, not to worry. I know exactly how much strength these old bones have left in them. I'm just here to provide them...
Oh? Then who was the tester in your original plan?
Miss Sucrose, the test arrangements are... Lauren,
Theodore.
why are you...
Yeah. I just happened to come along with the Dorno to test this simulation training bubble.
Yes, that's right. And the...
Let me introduce you. These two are the honorary knight and her guide,
The honorary knight. I didn't...
And this is Theodore, a trainee medic with the 8th Company. Like you, he's one of Lowen's friends.
Lowen?
Oh, no need to sound so surprised. I have plenty of friends. Don't I, Paimon?
Yeah. Paimon wonders how much this guy's...
Theodore, isn't rescue and medical care more your thing? How did you end up getting roped into tech?
I actually helped to construct this simulation, so I understand a few of its basic principles. Besides, I trained to become a knight too. And even if something happens, I should be—
But you needn't force yourself to do this if Vice Captain Lowen's willing to take over. We might get more practical test data from frontline knights too. So—
Yeah, I suppose Lowen's the better pick.
Chin up, Theodore. If anything happens to Lowen, we'll be counting on you to treat him.
All right.
I doubt there's a memory out there that can hurt me. But let's get started, old man. Come on! Show me what passes for an elite foe in your mind.
Don't get cocky, kid. You're not the only one who's been out on expedition with the Grand Master.
Poke them, and they fall apart. I bet rabbit's more fearsome. This lock's putting me to sleep. Bet you weren't ready for this. Yeah. They called this a secret source automaton? Fancy name for a jumped-up toy.
Looks like my memories can't give you much trouble.
Now's our chance.
no fluctuation in pain parameters. Should we switch to a more—
No need. Let's
Are you sure? I don't think my memories will yield.
don't we have a knight right here who's faced more terrifying foes? Come on, show me the Rahier of Solnari, as you remember him. I'm not so disheartened that I'd fear his memory, if I'm still as powerless.
Be careful!
Test commence!
Pathetic!
Let's fight!
It's so futile!
Did he really get that much stronger?
Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid!
They're just memories! Bet you weren't ready for this!
Move!
Come at me again!
Mortal!
Save those words for yourself!
Me!
Some fight.
The moonlight betrays you. Move! Hunt him down!
No fairy tale with me, Sashi.
The moonlight
Now's our chance.
betrays you.
Rowan! Hey, Rowan!
What's memory? Are we losing control? Traveler,
Hunt him down! The moonlight betrayed you. Just dead meat!
Leave them instead.
Wake up! Look!
Mr. Adorno!
I'm fine. Just threw my back out. Wound up hurting yourself from trying to hold back that final blow, didn't you? Theodore, go get him checked over. Last thing we want is...
All right.
Mr. Adorno, are you all right?
It's no big deal, just got old. Things stick with you once you're over the hill, waiting to be set off by the slightest exertion. Guess I'll have to ask the...
Is there something up with Lowen?
Could there be a problem with the magic? But if there were issues with the reproduced memories, the honorary knight...
Are you saying the problem lies with... Did the battle with the Rehir of Solnari set him off again? Lowen's pursuit of power began long ago. The traitor, Eric, collaborated with the Doctor on forbidden experiments in his quest for greater power. Lowen nearly became one of their...
Experiments by the Doctor?
Fortunately, the Knights tracked Eric's cronies down, uncovering their plots before they could act. They cut their experiments short and tried to transport their victims away. But we intercepted them in transit and rescued It's all right. It's over now.
I heard about that. That was the incident that saw you gain the title. I'd never have guessed that Vice Captain Lowen was involved.
I never deserved that title. We saved the kidnapped children, yes, but I failed to... I couldn't find their experiment site. Nor could I help Lowen fully shake off the trauma of that. He's always believed he needs power to stay free from others' control. I'd hoped the expedition might change his perspective, but...
So that's what happened.
It's tough having to act the part of a friend with someone like him, huh?
Yeah. Wait.
I may be getting old, but ignoring his methods, the fact that he's found companions willing to play along with his little charade shows he's made at least some progress. Even if you're just acting, maybe learning from you will finally help him figure it out.
There's something I'm concerned about. Honorary Knight, would you mind taking a look at this? Strange. Mr. Adorno said that Lowen's obsession may have caused the projection to spiral out of control. However, the simulation training bubble type O2's parameters were all normal. If anything, it was the...
So, you haven't seen any...
No. It's not the elemental energy we usually encounter. And it isn't the Void Realm energy that Mr. Albedo
So, you think there's something up with Lowen? He's not...
That's not what I meant. I'm just reporting my findings.
You have a point. We've just run in...
Why did you come here today? We clearly agreed.
Farka's orders. Not my decision.
Even so, that was way too careless of you. Using so much power. What if we're exposed?
Then we'll just have to accelerate our experiments before that happens.
That Lowen! He just upped and left yesterday without saying a word. Let's check in with Adorno and see if he's there.
Soon as I get this month's paycheck.
Hey, Grandpa Adorno!
Oh, little Paimon and the honorary knight. Right as rain. I wasn't really injured yesterday. Theodore had a look at me, and frankly, I'm feeling better than ever. I've his treatment to thank for my continued vigor. Without his help, they'd probably have buried me years ago.
Theodore? You mean...
He once aspired to be a knight, anyway. And
Yeah! He disappeared after
yeah, he left a note this morning. Said he wanted to apologize for what happened yesterday. He confessed that yesterday was all just an act, and that he couldn't stand this
I'll wipe out every last one of those annoying monsters.
That's how he apologizes? Huh. Totally his stuff.
Ordinary monsters pose no threat to him. If you could keep an eye on him, that would certainly put me at ease.
So many monsters. Huh? Wait, isn't that... Diluc?
Guess you're the last one. Who's there? It ran away. I never thought a winery owner would care so much about hunting monsters. Or could it be you're after something else?
And what about you? Are monsters all you aim to eradicate? Given how the previous scene was so clean that nothing was left behind.
Oh? First I've heard of it.
In that case, why don't we examine the monsters here? Perhaps we'll discover what it is about them that's
Forget it. I'll go after the one that got away. Investigations and the like aren't... See you around, Diluc.
That's the gist of everything that happened before you arrived.
What's he trying to pull? Seriously? Forget punching. Yeah, Adorno talked about him yesterday.
Which is partly down to someone secretly Yes. Forming packs, yet kill...
Huh?
Because such beasts bearing Ursa's flesh have appeared before. And not just one.
Marka!
Well, this is a coincidence. Honorary...
So, the Knights of Favonius are not
Yes. The tragedy Eric wrought cannot and will not be allowed to happen again.
Did you just see Ursa's flesh? Is this somehow related to that Eric guy?
In his pursuit of transcendent power, he once conspired with one of Dottoro's segments to extract a serum containing the power of Ursa the Drake from the dragon's flesh. When the reckoning with the Knights came, he and his cohorts all injected themselves with that serum, causing us quite a bit of trouble. Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other. Ironically, Eric ultimately failed to control that power. Not only did he turn his sword against his followers, but he went to his own demise in the process.
Ursa the Drake? What exactly is it? How could it have such terrible...
That's right.
Then why did they only seal it away?
No. It was spared because...
What?
I've heard that long ago, the angelic race was faced with a difficult choice, and Ursa chose to preserve its power. Having lost its mind and retaining only power, this angel remained drawn to human settlements.
Is that why Vanessa decided to seal it away back then?
Yes, but it was awakened by the doctor's inducement.
Rather than assigning blame for the past, but Ursa's flesh and blood.
Eric was, admittedly. Before he met his end, he destroyed all record. To this day, we have yet to find any information, but Dottoro's backup plans were dismantled by the Traveler in Sumeru. a fact you're no doubt aware of. We believe this means that the covert measures he took in Mondstadt have also ceased to work.
Ah, so those monsters, they all escaped from the experiment site?
I'm afraid it goes deeper than that. Someone has likely restarted the experiments.
You noticed it too, then, during the commotion yesterday.
So it's possible that Lowen has been...
He isn't...
Wealth, power, authority. Too many things can turn a good person into a villain. Ursa, Eric, neither of them were the bad guys you might imagine before they made their fateful choices.
But no matter Lowen's intentions, it is my duty to pull him back from the edge before he goes too far.
So, what do we do now? Keep investigating in secret?
No need for that. That's why I'm here at Dornman Port.
Oh, slippery little rat. Pretty? Now, where will you go?
Hey! Lowen! Now's not the time to be cleaning up test subjects. The Knights are making their... Lots of unfamiliar Knights showed up in Dorman Port today. Did yesterday's test expose us? Or did they capture an experiment subject? Could they have discovered?
It was only a matter of time. I'd say we were lucky to have lasted this long. Steadfast allies make redoubtable opponents, as they say.
What do we do now, then? Find a place to lie low?
That would make reaching our objective even harder. That you were able to come here freely means the Knights haven't verified their suspicions just yet. We have to go all in while we still have the chance. Do it now. Use me as a test subject.
Now? But those problems we were having before, we still haven't.
Why are you hesitating? I told you, we're not the same, you and I. I'm doing this for myself. Extraordinary power comes with extraordinary risks. I figured that out a long time ago.
But...
Do it, now! Or have you forgotten your goal?
No, it's not working. Was the dosage too low? Or was the concentration too weak? Or maybe... the perfect result was never attainable. Lowen, we've got to hide. We can gather more monsters for experiments later.
No, no. Hide? How much time do you think the Knights will give us, huh? We've always been gambling with a small window of opportunity. No, we'd only confirm their suspicions if we ran. That would make us targets no matter where we resurface. How would we get close to our target then?
Then, what should we do now?
We're going to break the target out tonight. Then, he can follow us down to hell.